Now to part 4 of a Local 10 exclusive investigation. Over the past few days, we've been showing you video of a Virginia facility that trains foreigners in explosives. Well, locals say that the place is unguarded and a possible threat to national security. And they tell us that foreign trainees have abandoned the program and vanished. Members of Congress have now called the Government Accountability Office to conduct a federal investigation. Here's Local 10's Sasha Andrade with more. Sasha.
It's been years since the GAO formally investigated the Anti-Terrorism Assistance Program, but even back then there were inconsistencies that match what people are afraid of today. The GAO has never specifically looked into the Virginia facility in question, but that may soon change. When Congress calls in Charles Johnson,
good morning,
a federal investigation usually follows, and in this case, it's because a news crew pointed out a potential threat to national security.
These aren't problems. These are potential terrorist threats a few miles from the Capitol.
Johnson is with the Government Accountability Office. We showed him the same video we showed Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen in.
I am shocked that this is really what happens.
Of a private training facility 2 hours from Washington, D.C., where the State Department trains foreign police to fight terrorism. There are weapons and explosives housed here, and yet, in the evening, we found a seemingly unmanned property with easy access in. As for the explosives,
fence is open?
The gate surrounding them was left wide open.
I would say it is shocking if what you're showing is that there's unlocked gates, not secure, with explosives there.
Johnson investigated the Anti-Terrorism Assistance Program in 2008. Back then, there were other issues, inconsistencies in reports.
For example, some of the efforts in Afghanistan, a state reported that about 15 students were trained in about 4 programs. We actually found, we looked at the data, it was well over 1,500 that were actually trained in about 12 programs. So that's a huge difference in disparity in the accuracy of the information.
Scary, considering the story we heard from several people near the Virginia training facility.
So these guys were training, and then in the middle of the training, they just vanished.
They just left. She seen the guy walking up the street with the suitcase, and I said, well, how does he get back to the country? She said, that's his problem.
There have been trainees who've disappeared into the heartland, and then we scratch our heads and say, gee, how could this terrorist attack take place? How could this have happened? We're setting it up.
People in Montrose say, why train them here, 2 hours from D.C.? Johnson says it's likely a money issue.
It is costly for us to carry out some of the programs overseas.
But he also pointed out that between 2009 and 2012, the State Department forgot about $9.8 million in appropriated money and let it expire. Poof, gone, just like that. Congressman Ted Deutsch and Ros-Lehtinen are firm and united in their positions. They want a federal investigation.
It's outrageous.
And they want it now. We have an update on this story from our ABC News crew in Virginia. They report seeing an increase in security at the Montrose training facility. One of our reporters even says she was followed by 1, possibly 2 cars when she tried to approach the property. And the president of the O'Gara Group, Bill O'Gara, sent us a statement that reads in part, O'Gara provides training in explosives that is purely defensive in nature and for the sole purpose of anti-terrorism. It does not perform any offensive instruction in utilizing explosives. All students are investigated and cleared by the U.S. government, and no O'Gara student has ever been found to have engaged in terrorism, and no explosives or other sensitive material has ever been unaccounted for.
Wow.
The federal investigation will start hopefully soon.
Yeah, they say Ros-Lehtinen's office said that they want to do it by the end of this week is what they were hoping to do.
Okay, we look forward to a follow-up. Sasha, thank you.